Nice. 6.
Did you count us all?
So, alright, how many people have been here in the last, came to crypto in the last 2 years?
The ones that have been for 5, do we count?
No, last 2 years. You entered crypto in the last 2 years.
Is there a gap between 2 and 5?
There is a gap. There is a gap. Right? So, those people who just joined recently, you've probably been exposed to a lot of different, I'll be very honest, jargons, names, technologies, all this crap, right? The people that have been here 5, 6 years ago, you must have seen on-chain, all these old ICOs that happened, and now you're moving to new things, or things that are coming out right now. So, let's start very simple. When you start a new business, right, what is the first thing you need to think about? Anyone, just shout out an answer, I don't care.
Revenue model?
Before that?
The product or service?
A little bit before that.
What comes before product and service?
The customer.
Okay.
Audience, exactly. Let's move a little further. Everyone's in crypto here, blockchain, I heard gaming before, you have from Moldown, etc., right? So what made all of you get into blockchain or add that specific part into your product? Sir?
It's the next thing.
It's the next thing, right? Anyone else?
I got into it because it actually saved me. So
How did it save you?
I come from Lebanon. By the time I turned 18, we had the nationwide banking crisis.
Yeah.
So I'm here because of crypto. Crypto was my bank. Even right now, I still don't choose centralized banks.
So cryptocurrency, that specific product, USDT, as I can imagine.
In gaming, there are just a lot of advantages for crypto. The first one, the core advantage is that.
Sorry, just to answer this one part, right? Because this is a very, very important point you came up with. USDT, USDC, whatever stables or Bitcoin specifically, you were able to move it without any problems across the borders. Exactly, right?
Correct.
That is the point of a unique value proposition for users. That's a perfect market fit. Coming back to you, sir.
Yeah, I also wanted to speak about just open-minded goal. Just the first one, and the second is that you can monetize your time as a gamer. You can monetize your time, your achievements, your skills.
Sure.
And it's not basic Web2 games. They're all game companies take their profit and players won't receive anything. They're only donating.
100%.
And as soon as professional gamers or semi-professional gamers understand that they can monetize their achievements, it will be the question of mass adoption.
Okay, if I could walk that one step back, let me ask you a very honest question. In one sentence, maximum 2 sentences, if you could define what is your unique value proposition in 2 sentences or 1 sentence alone.
Okay. Unique value proposition is that Web2 quality games with monetization with Web3 and with the possibility to receive some income for players. It's fair gameplay.
Fair. All right.
Time monetization.
Time monetization, if you will.
Time monetization. Yep.
Open mic, anyone. So moving a little bit ahead, and where some of the complexities come in when you add crypto, blockchain, and all these nuances, liquidation on exchanges, a bunch of other things. There's a couple of facets that people have to take into consideration when launching any kind of business product, and especially if you're an equity-based company which just has blockchain enabled, or if you have a volatile crypto token, because each of these things has its own, let's call them problems and happiness, if you will. Right? So one of the biggest things, especially if you have a volatile token, is your community. There are going to be days where your community is going to be very happy because the price of your token has gone through the moon, and the next day they're going to come and flood you because something has happened. This is anyone's been here 5, 6 years has seen this. It's not old news or anything, right? When you are an equity-based company, you're just providing a blockchain-based solution. As an example, RWA without the token, volatile token, it's a lot easier and cleaner because one big problem about onboarding retail right now, my grandmother, right? She has a nice, amazing baking blog. I love her. I love what she makes. But the minute I'm going to show her anything crypto, I'm going to take her to any exchange, she's going to put on her glasses, read that, and be like, what the hell is this, That's what your average retail today, unfortunately. You need to make it so simple in the user journey so that people don't even know that they're using blockchain technology. Your average Joe does not understand cryptocurrency or blockchain because it's just so complex. If you are a coder and you know code, sure, it's a lot easier, but average Joe will not understand that, right? Right, this is one part I did want to highlight on. So people who have companies here, right? Last 5, 6 years, at the end of the day, it's really simple. Whoever you choose to work with in this industry, you're going to find a bunch of scammers. It's really straightforward. They're going to promise you the world, they're going to ask you, they're going to do this, going to do that. Whoever you choose to work with, vet them 1,000% is what I would say. Right? User-friendly, so what I was saying before. Everything that you do, you build a blockchain-based business or a volatile token, make it seem so they're not using crypto or blockchain, unless they're speculators, which goes into a whole different dynamic. Right? As the question I asked before, why are you building in blockchain, why are you using crypto? It's not about it's a specific problem you're solving, it's about the customer, and the customer always comes first. Right? Look at any existing Web2 business, that still comes to Web3 at the end of the day. Find the customer, find their pain point, find a solution, find a way to distribute it to them. Blockchain and crypto is an enabler. It's not the solution. Right? I'll talk about just a little bit about tokenomics because that is a very interesting, let's call it dynamic. So as a VC, as a Ghaf Capital Partners, we've seen a lot of different tokenomics that exist. You have very weird base tokenomics, you have very large valuations, very small valuations. Tokenomics are very, very important for volatile tokens growth and how it's structured. Work with experts, but also do your own research because everyone has their own incentives in this industry, unfortunately, right? Nope. Storytelling. This is where a lot of projects, companies get it very, very wrong because you make a very simple landing page, your website looks pretty and nice, but generally speaking, that doesn't translate into what is your brand building. If you're still building a business and a product, you need to have a good brand, and that matters, right? Influencers. I cannot stress. I think in the last 4 years how important these pieces are in this industry. KOLs, influencers are the easiest and lowest cost of customer acquisition to reach a crypto audience to date, and will always be that. It's just because how the industry is and how niche it is currently, while still growing, right? And community, always be the heart there. Right, Hashim, that's it for me? Yeah.
Thank you very much for defining. Let's give him a hand up as well, please. Thank you very much for defining the unique value proposition for Web3. Now, for this part of this workshop, we would actually like to inspire collaboration.